In the last video, we did some deep cleaning, shampooing, and extracting of the carpets in the 2004 Nissan Pathfinder. Unfortunately, after much effort, we found it better to just go ahead and move on and buy a brand new carpet for the vehicle instead. Luckily, with just a little bit of effort and some tools we already had, we were able to replace and refinish the OEM gauge cluster that had been damaged by the previous owner to look as good as new. Good morning, it's a beautiful new day, and today we are definitely 100% going to finish the interior on the Nissan Pathfinder. We are finally gonna wrap that up. We have the carpet ready to go. Just need to detail the dash and the door panels and we're done. The floor has been cleaned. I've done as much as I can to salvage that. So I'm gonna be happy with that. It should change the way it looks. It should smell much better than it did when I bought it. Hopefully it's just a nice place to be in, because when I bought it, I can tell you, it was the worst place to be in. So this, oh man, look at that, it's beautiful. It looks brand new. It's gonna go into the Pathfinder and we'll have a nice looking gauge cluster. To match that brand new gauge cluster, we're gonna need to clean the dash and this absolutely filthy center console that I just don't know how it's even possible to get to this point. Now we can clean all of this. You want some mascara, baby?
Fuck no, I don't.
Volume plumping mascara. Start taking off the trim here. Should pop straight up. This should come off pretty easily.
Motherfucker, I just came around.
You weren't recording?
You knew I wasn't.
Man.
You know what?
You suck.
I went around to record it.
Dirty.
Sometimes I want to choke you.
I personally am not a fan of mounting things directly to a dashboard, however it seems the previous owner was. We're going to go ahead and use a steam cleaner and a plastic razor blade to try and remove this, and hopefully there is no permanent damage. Using a plastic razor allows us to scrape the surface of the dash without any chance of gouging it. Moving on to the cloth seats, you guys can see these have seen better days. They are absolutely dingy, battered, and beaten, and we are really going to try and do a number on these with the drill brush, because I tell you, I don't think I've ever seen seats that were capable of holding sludge as well as these seats do. We started off by using our cleaning solution in a bottle, diluted, and then allowed that to soak for a bit before hitting it with some extra water to really lather up that solution. That allows us to get in there with the drill brush and really loosen up all of that contamination that's been sitting there for years. Then we get the extractor out and we make sure we do it nice and slow, as we really want to lift everything that's embedded in these cushions. It might be hard to tell by just looking at this, being that these seats look literally brown, but the interior color on this car is supposed to be like a grayish, tannish color, a very light color, and this is just really, really dark brown. And you can see all of that disgusting sludge getting sucked out by that extractor. You know it's doing its job, and really it's satisfying to watch, but at the same time it's quite disgusting and makes you wonder what the hell these people were doing in their seats. All right, so I have Lacey working on the seats over there on the side. I'm working on the interior here. We're detailing, steaming, doing everything we can to get this dash looking as new as possible. She's just about done with that. Then we're gonna put the carpets in after we detail we'll extract the back seats. Then we can put the carpet in and then the front seats. And this is what our dash is looking like right now. We cleaned it all up, steamed it, sanded, buffed, and polished the dash so it's looking nice and shiny and brand new. You can't even see where those suction cup marks were before. Did some trim restore on this piece right here so it all looks nice and brand new. The only thing we're waiting on is the steering wheel cover from East Detailing, and then everything else is looking nice and fresh. So we just got the new aftermarket carpet in, and
It's looking great.
yeah, I mean,
We're leaving it just like this.
I definitely thought it'd be a little bit more form-fitting, or at least have like a slit in the middle or something, but there is zero alteration done to this. It barely even looks like it was molded, to be honest. It just looks like a big carpet, a universal carpet with like a plastic piece on there. So not too impressed with this right now. We're gonna have to do a lot of work to make this fit. So we're working on the interior right now. We've got the carpet in. We've been cutting some holes here and there for the venting, for the AC, and then the electrical. Right now we're working on getting all the trim pieces back in and then making sure everything's nice and hidden and put underneath. That's been a challenge, not gonna lie, especially making holes for all the bolts where they were supposed to go. We did not keep the old carpet to match up the holes, which is probably what we should have done. So that slowed us down a lot. So we've been using the steamer to kind of mold this down and make sure everything's matching and fitting. But man, it's been a very difficult and slow process. This is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. We cut a hole in the middle for all the center console. When that comes in, that should hide all of that. We can fold it in, cut off what we don't need, so it looks a little bit better. But yeah, it's coming along slowly but surely. Sun's going down, so I'm trying to hurry up and do this, but let me show you guys what we've done so far with the carpet. Now, so far it's looking pretty good. We've got it cut up. We've got the holes in just about the right spot. We cut out the center here so it fits nice and flush around all the components. Then we have the dash right there. We're gonna go ahead and put that back in a second.
But I think no, I think I am going to put the center dash down there first, and then put the seats in afterwards. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, can you say tool? Tool. See? He says tool. It's his first word.
He said no.
You hear him? Tool.
He said mom.
He said tool.
He said mom.